Versteeg pulls up in the neutral zone, loses it, but jumping into a passing lane, it's Seabrook for Kane. Here's Richards and a save by Anderson, who fought it off with the glove.
Do that. Give Bruce Boudreau the opportunity to get the defensive matchups he wants.
Carcillo chips it over top of the net. Nice setup by Bickle. Bickle had one of the 3 goals in Colorado. Now he sets up Oduya, and it's another glove save by Anderson. And he has Oduya looking up at the lights after that one. Keith jump around Palmieri to keep it in. There's Jesse Blacker in his NHL debut. He rims it to the line. Seabrook held it in. Hawks bring it across the top of the slot. Nice pad save with the right leg from Anderson, as Hossa got a lot on that. With 5 hits in that game, and he goes right back to the front of the net. They got a redirect there.
Vatanen, good point shot. Good low shot, just threw it into an area.
Now it's Fowler, middle of the ice. Cogliano, stick save, rebound chopped wide by Thompson. Vatanen throws it towards the net, tipped by Silverberg. It skitters wide. Seabrook sends it ahead, 2-on-1 as he got it right on the tape for Richards. He takes the shot and scores. He had Versteeg with him, used him as a decoy, and has his 4th of the year.
Richards has always had one of the game's great snapshots. And he is just going to pull this puck into his wheelhouse, and he zips it to go underneath the glove. We'll get a better look at it right here. Yes, just underneath the catching glove of Frederik Andersen. Richards gives the Hawks a 1-0 lead.
Pitchforks it in on the backhand. Hawks moving quickly. Bickle got it into the middle. And the support from Andy Shaw. Up the wing, Carcillo shot in the glove of Anderson.
Really have a hitter back on the blue line. And Sami Vatanen is making a liar out of me here. He's had 3 or 4 good bumps already in this game.
He's auditioning for the role, if nothing else, as Oduya's long wrist shot is held by Anderson.
To say, you know what, I think I'll slide Patrick Kane down onto my 3rd line or my 2nd line.
Let me try him with the former Conn Smythe winner. Here he is, Richards tees it up and a blocker save. Noticeable already here this afternoon than Richards was in the first meeting between these 2 clubs. Seabrook misfires on a one-timer. Keith pounces on it to keep it alive. Kane circles back into the zone. Long wrist shot glove by Anderson. Front. Blacker on the backhand, got it as far as the line, not out. Hawks have Anaheim penned in. Carcillo over to Keith. Score! Andy Shaw was at the far post. I think he got a redirect on it.
Grouping and attacking. Carcillo, it's the give and go, and that's John Taves that gives it back to him. Corey Perry was without a stick. He could not defend. And then wide open in front of the net. Look at Shaw. He just comes out from behind the goal, and nobody picks him up. And no chance for Freddie Andersen.
And depending upon what sort of stock you put in the league stats, they're also next to last in the league in hits. This was off the crossbar from Palmieri. Off. And David Rundblad turns it over. Possible 2-on-1. Raquel races in, puts it on net. Crawford spit a rebound out, but he gets some help. All the way out high for David Rundblad. And again, he turns it over. Smith-Pelly brings it to the blue line, trickles it to the net, and Crawford will cover up.
There's been some hooking going on in this game and some slashing that we have. Oh,
Hjalmarsson just struck Kessler, and it's tapped in out of midair off the back glass by Lindholm as he rushes in. Everybody got a little focused on the hit on Kessler, and Maroon's shot went off the high glass.
He made sure he got over there. He was just crushed right in the sternum on the hit by Hjalmarsson, but that created space for Pat Maroon, and it's a bunt. Hampus Lindholm, ill effects. He plays such a hard game, Brian Kessler does.
He goes to the front of the net, and just missing it was Maroon. Manson got it through, and a pad save by Crawford, and a good recovery the zone. Corey Perry hands it off middle of the ice. Lindholm gets it back and doesn't get much on it. A stick save by Crawford, who will reel it back in. Pass across, batted out of midair. Blacker brings it to center. Hard around into the Anaheim zone. Perry's stick broken behind the net, and he goes to the bench to get another. Seconds of the Chicago power play, where the Hawks are concerned, spent trying to retrieve possession after being forced to dump it in. Now they keep it, and it's Kane trying to go high short side, but he missed the mark. Sealed off. Saad moves it back up the wall, and now Richards at the point. touches it over as the penalty ends. Roosevelt gets it right to the side of the net. Saad trying to jam it in, and it's covered by Anderson.
Well, in order to draw those calls, you got to spend a little bit more time in the offensive zone, though.
Aduya got it through and reaching back against the grain. It's a glove save for Anderson. Lindholm looking for Raquel, who does a nice job to handle that pass behind. Got it to Borg. He trickles it to the net, and a right pad save from Crawford for Steve. Second tour of duty with the Hawks for Chris Versteeg. All the way across, but Seabrook could get his shot through. Now he's in front, and Kane scores on a great pass by Versteeg.
Patrick Kane heating up. He's just so deceptive. He just has a nose when to jump into the spot. But the play made by Versteeg, wonderful little backhanded pass. The Ducks have two defensemen trapped down below the goal line.
And Seabrook able to chop it up the wall. Andy Shaw gets into the middle. Carcillo does a nice job to chip it around. Gets to the front of the net, and the center pass went right through Shaw. Keith winds and fires, and Anderson holds that. I know you were there for a couple of hours. Did you even see him?
I heard him. He was running all the announcements and introducing all of the dignitaries.
Trying feverishly to get it away from Roosevelt, but it's Shaw. Brings it in, cross ice to Saad. He's got a man in front. What a save on Hossa by Anderson. And look at Hossa. He just flips the stick away.
What a stop. His team in this game. Hossa's got him beat. Look at that left hand save by the goaltender. And then he also, why not? Might as well make a stop on the rebound as well. But we called in the 10-bell stops. And look at Marian Hossa.
That's fantastic. Past Chalmerson, he got it in, and Aduya lost an edge, and he took down Smith-Pelly in the process.
I think he may have lost an edge by design there.
Tipped by Smith-Pelly after the bid from Raquel, and perhaps one of the better chances of the period for Anaheim.
Right at the beginning of this final period.
And again, it's Palmieri who was given a 5-minute major for boarding, and with it comes the subsequent game misconduct. So he is done. Down low by the Ducks, a little two-man game, Botman and Lindholm, and it's Kessler into the Chicago zone, drops it off for Sammy. Botman all the way on the backhand, drops it back. Kessler's shot is held, or excuse me, it's Lindholm, and that's held by Crawford.
He's having a wonderful game.
Keith one-timer, fat rebound, great save by Anderson. Kane was right there. I thought Freddie had it covered. Now he gets the whistle.
What a stop again. I mean, this is just a miraculous save. Fully extended this time, moving to his left. Fat rebound, but he comes across. I don't know if he gets that with the glove or the left leg pad.
Thought he got his pad on it.
We'll get a better look from this angle. Yep.
And he gets it across the line to Perry. Cuts against the grain. Save! Crawford!
That's a big stop. That reach of Corey Perry.
This is for Marian Hossa. Can't get it past the point coverage of Fowler. 10 seconds in the power play. Lindholm, one-timer, just misses from Getzlaf. Stuffed in front, trying to jam it home. Maroon thinks he's scored. And Maroon rims it around. Chalmerson moves it ahead, 2-on-1. Here come the Hawks. Richards. Saved by Anderson, sent back in front. Oh, and Kane just couldn't get it across the goal line. Here it's 3-1. Cogliano in on right wing. Drops it for Fowler. Cuts in. Head save Crawford. Rebound squirts up in the air and comes back to the near side. Between Perry and Crawford now in the diamond vision, and the fans responding to that. As Perry sits, here's Kane on the backhand, and Anderson steers that away. The Hawks center all the way through. Here's Seabrook with a drive deflected on the way. And I think Anderson may have gotten a blocker on that. Look at the puck movement by the Hawks. Keith got it back. Glove save, Anderson!
Wow! What a stop again.
Chalmerson avoids the hit and backhands it up the far boards for Jonathan Toews. Drop pass to Kane. Over to Versteeg. Blocker save from Anderson.
Of that on behalf of the Blackhawks.
We'll keep an eye on Anderson as we approach 2 minutes to go in the game. Smith-Pelly pulls it in. Backhander got his own rebound. Chipped it right through the goal crease. His skate. But the Hawks able to move it back. Cross ice pass comes to Kane, who deposits it into the empty net with just under a minute to go in the game, and that'll seal the deal for Chicago this afternoon.
Good puck movement by the Hawks that time, and Patrick Kane knew exactly where he was. And Kane stays red hot.
He joins Taves.